Here in Miami, Lone Depot Park, the show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's Canada going up against Abu Dhabi. Well, Singy, as we come into this one, it's all about the sweep.
Yeah, and anytime there's a chance for the Bruins to come out, the pressure is definitely on. We'll see if they can find a way to salvage at least one in this series.
First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go. And today's starting pitcher, Paul Skeens. What's the word on him?
Big-time arm power. One thing he struggles with, though, is repeating his delivery. And sometimes you have bigger pitchers trying to sync things up. Not as easy as a more compact pitcher. But if he can get command going, establish it early, and carry it through the ball game, he's going to pitch deep into this one.
Okay, all set to go. Now it's the second baseman, Otto Lopez. That one hammered center field. This one's got a chance. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. All right, let's take a look at the lineup. A really traffic on the bases, but they left a ton of runners on base. Couldn't cash in their chances, Chris.
They had plenty of chances. There's nobody to blame it on but themselves offensively. They just did a poor job converting in those situations. You have to figure out what's your plan going to be. Maybe watch some tape from the last game. Make the adjustment. So if you get those opportunities in this one, you've got a much better chance of scoring some runs.
That one in triple digits.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Goes down looking.
Well, he throws him with a great fastball right on the corner. It's kind of like bowling when you think the ball's going to get into the gutter, and somehow it just hangs onto that edge and knocks down a pin. Well, he got the outside corner of the plate and got that called third strike.
2 down, bases empty. So now it's Freddie Freeman. That one finds the zone. Strike one. Nice warm day here. Good baseball weather. Does that change anything, Chris, especially for the hitters?
Absolutely. You feel so much more comfortable at the plate. You're not worried about getting jammed on fastballs inside part of the plate. You can kind of be more selective instead of just looking out away so that you can get the barrel to it. And that part, you can get on the inside part of the plate as well. It's interesting. You have spring training, wonderful weather, and then...
Well, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. We'll go to the bottom of the first, 0-0. Back here with my pal Singy, and on the hill in this one, Nick Pivetta. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
He's had his ups and downs in his career as his ERA is just over 4, but this is a guy that's not afraid. He's going to take the ball. He's going to go out there and give it his best.
Bobby Witt Jr., the leadoff batter as he swings for strike one. Witt launched a homer in his most recent game. That misses, and now it's even 1-1.
1-1.
And a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a pop-up. Freeman makes the catch for the out. Take a look at the lineup. Singy, this righty-heavy lineup is a bit unusual against a right-handed pitcher.
Yeah, Boog, certainly bucks the old conventional wisdom, and I'm not sure I see the vision from the manager on this one. You're not exactly putting your players in the best situation to succeed when you roll out a lineup like this. Maybe they've seen something on video that tells them there's a weakness to exploit. Perhaps that's it.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play.
Betts is definitely one of those guys that excels at everything he does, Boog. In terms of baseball, he can do it all. He's won World Series.
Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. And it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Everything came together for him. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. Late with the swing there.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Inside.
That's inside.
And
That's
that's
the ball.
ball 1. Judge comes up empty there.
Man, he was really tardy
1
on
and
that
2's the count.
fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Fights that one away. Still 1 and 2. 1 out and a runner at second. And delivers
That's the ball.
outside.
2 and 2. That's the ball.
Squirts away a little bit.
Count is full.
Judge waits. And ball 4
That's ball
to
4.
aboard.
Take your base.
Well, they didn't give him anything to hit, and now with runners on first and second, they've set up a double play opportunity. So not a terrible result.
And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. Here's Byron Buxton. Just
Ball.
missed.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
And a pitch. Fought off foul. Runners at first and second with 1 gone here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Swings through that one for strike 2.
I would throw him
1 and
another
2's the
breaking ball.
count.
Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He's having a hard time catching up.
Two on, 1 out.
2-2.
In the dirt, but no advance from the runners.
Count's full.
They tried to get him to go, chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
Will Smith in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And that'll load the bases.
Ball 4.
2 walks in the first has to be some cause for concern. I mean, you're talking about a guy you want to pitch deep into the ball game. It's not going to help with the pitch count right there. They can't afford to hand out 3 bases at this rate.
Will Smith, the next to hit, takes low for a ball. Swing and a miss. And 1 and 1.
1 and 1.
Just
No, that missed.
missed.
That's the ball.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
2-1.
On the ground. And that chance handled. Now a jump throw. And very nicely done for the out. Here's Max Muncy. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
This might be the
0-1.
most pressure you put on this guy today. You got 1 run in. You got to try to get another 1 or maybe 2.
Late that time, and it's strike 2.
All you got to do is concentrate
balls,
and
2
execute
strikes.
this next pitch. Get yourself out of the jam, back into the dugout.
Pitch
1 and
misses.
2.
And it's 1-2.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
That's a ball.
In the dirt. Wow, that's a great job behind the dish there. Oh, it's 3-2, and this is a good example of the type of at-bat that Muncy can deliver. And he grounds one to the right side, and that's just foul. On the ground to first. He takes it on his own, and that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across one. 1 inning in the books here. The Orioles. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Josh Naylor.
Josh Naylor.
Skeens back to work. Yeah, that's fouled off. And downstairs. Time to check on our umpires. Earl Hendricks calling balls and strikes.
Yeah, well-liked umpire, Big. Pretty consistent with his zone, so if you're familiar with him and how he works, you won't get too surprised by anything. Sometimes he'll give a little bit off the corner, but nothing too crazy at all.
2-2.
And that skips into dirt. What about an umpire's height? How much of a role does that play in your experience and what the strike zone is like?
Yeah, I think it pushes the strike zone up a little bit, which, you know, as a former hitter, you like that. You wanted the ball up. You didn't want to have to deal with stuff down in the zone consistently.
Here's Tyler O'Neill. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all 4 umpires, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
Next one off the plate inside. Ball 1. 1 out, bases empty. And that one hit 97 on the gun. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Off to a strong start, Singy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well.
Here's the catcher, Liam Hicks. Now
1 ball,
miss.
no strikes.
Fastball for a strike. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Ball.
Good job to fight that one off. 2 out, space is empty. Just misses the mark outside the zone. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Ripped to right, base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Batting seventh, the shortstop, Charles LeBlanc.
Now it's the shortstop, Charles LeBlanc. The shortstop takes the ball. Tying run is at first. Here at the top of the second. Right through there for a strike. And there's the strike. And that's downstairs and outside. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. And that'll do it. We played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. here at Lone Depot Park. And now the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. Late on that fastball.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's got good numbers swinging at pitches in that location.
And that misses.
That's the ball.
1-1.
1-1.
Next offering is fouled back. And that one lifted in the air, center field. Clark right there to make the grab. 1 away.
Batting 8, the left fielder, Mike.
Pretty impressive lineup. Mike Trout hitting this far down in the order. First pitch misses. On the ground to the left. And it goes just foul. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. One down, base is empty. Fights it off, he'll see another.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And that's off the inside edge. The count now 2-2. Swing and a miss. The high heat, too much on that one.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Bryce Harper in the box now. No balls and a strike.
0-1.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Still in the second, already at 44 pitches, so some concern there. That one way inside. Bobby Witt Jr. up next. Three and 2 now. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Caught and missed, struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. Lights out on the mound as we take a check of the numbers. Inside corner, and that's called a strike.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
And that's in for a strike.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. It's a leadoff double to start the third.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Down the third baseman. And that's downstairs. And that's ball 1. Line drive, caught.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
So the lineup flips over. And the batter now, Otto Lopez. He's 0 for 1. And that one fouled off. Strike 3. Good luck hitting the cover stuff. So up next, Tristan Peters. Went down on strikes his first time through. Into center and a base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He scores to tie it up. And it's an RBI single. It's 1-1.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Here's Freddie Freeman now. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Ball one, no strikes. And that is out of play.
Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning with a tie game.
Foul ball there.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
Two outs. Got it. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. But the RBI single pushes across a run. All even now at 1-1. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far.
Bobby with Jr.
Rip, but it curls foul.
You know, this group of hitters doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Tosses to first,
Now
and a quick out number 1.
Mookie Betts.
Betts stands in now, looks at that one inside. Lifted in the air down the left side. LeBlanc hauls it in for the out.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage. And that might be the case today.
Aaron Judge at the plate. And that one fouled off. And that one upstairs, ball 1. So Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Gets under it and pops it up. LeBlanc hauls it in to end the inning. With 3 complete, we're tied at 1 apiece. And we're back. Now here is Josh Naylor.
Josh Naylor.
And that one hit 97 on the gun. Next offering is in for a strike. That's a ball. Tried to attack with a sweeper. In the air, center field. Crow Armstrong should have it. Corrals it. And there's one away. And here is Tyler O'Neill. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. And that's it for a strike. And it's 0-1. O'Neill, a multi-Gold Glove Award winner, 29 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. That one fouled off.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, hitters aren't touching it.
Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there are 2 outs. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Liam Hicks, 1 for 1 with a single so far. That's a little high. Ball 1. Fastball for a strike.
1-1.
And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Pitch is in the dirt. And that's ball 2. And that's in the
Got a
dirt.
full count.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. 3-2. Payoff pitch. And they'll do it again.
Pitcher having a pretty tough time getting that swing and miss. Third foul ball in a row.
And that's ball 4. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at bat. So digging in, Charles LeBlanc. That clips the inside corner for a strike. And that's a little. Late swing fouled off. 2 outs. The shortstop takes the ball. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck back there. And it is gone. A massive home run. It's 3-1. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth.
Another look at one of the most impressive home runs you'll ever see, as StatCast gives us the full picture.
Yeah, projected more than 480 feet on its way over the fence, and I don't think we could watch this replay enough, Boog. I mean, just incredible. That was a swing that we're not going to soon forget.
Denzel Clark, the next to hit, 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored.
He's quickly adjusted to major league pitching, and it looks like he's only going to get better. There's a reason he's rated so high as a prospect, and so far, he looks like he could be the real deal.
That one at triple digits. 101 on the gun, swing and a miss.
0-2.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Right side, hard hit. Third out, that ends the frame. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now a 3-1 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here in Miami, John Chabi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Byron Buxton. Hit on the ground to short. LeBlanc barely got him for the out. Close play. So they have decided to challenge the play, and now it's up to the replay umpires in New York to make the call. Here's one more look, Singy. You think they're going to overturn it? I kind of do.
Yeah, I think there's a good chance as well. I mean, the more I look at these different angles, the more I'm becoming convinced that he actually beat the throw. So it's turning out to be a pretty good challenge.
The decision's been made, and he's safe. So they overturn the call, and they get it right by taking a chance with a challenge. Will Smith to the plate. Runner on the go. And that one is lifted in the air. Peters sizing this one up. He's got it. And there's one away.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. The pitcher's his friend. He'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Here's Muncy to hit. 0 for 1 so far. That misses the zone, and that is ball 1. Buxton over at second, 1 down. Swing and a foul straight back. In the dirt.
1-2's the count.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. So man in a scoring position, and now the tying run comes to the plate. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Next pitch misses way outside. And that skips in the dirt. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, he took his chance at getting him to chase right there, but with first base open, walked out a bad thing. He set up a double play opportunity if he can induce a ground ball.
Pro Armstrong in the box with one away as he takes ball 1. 1 out. Runners at first and second.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
2 on, 1 out. And a count 1-2.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out. Pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Good late cut for the strikeout there. That thing really got in on him. And you know, the cutter isn't really a huge swing and miss pitch most of the time because it's not really meant to move a whole lot. You're just trying to miss the big part of the barrel and maybe get some weak contact. But that one right there did a whole lot more than that. That was a really good pitch.
Trout swings through it for strike 1. Two outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And ball 1. And that is downstairs. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Strike 3, got him swinging. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. And the first offering a fastball for a strike. Line drive, base hit. And that turns the lineup over.
Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. It doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
Here goes the runner. Swing and he breaks his bat. With on the run, throw to first. On the money, nice play.
Well, that actually works out for the hitter. If it's not a broken bat, it's hit hard enough for a double play. But with the slower roller, defense does a nice job at least getting one out of it.
So up next, Tristan Peters. And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Swing and a ground ball. Witt over to first. And that is out number 2.
The first baseman, number 5.
Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. 0 for 2 in this one. Check swing, called strike.
No base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. Slump even longer. Never seems to help. Never helped me.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, you want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field knock.
In the air, left field, down the line, and that's a foul ball. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Smith gathers, throws in time. So the drop third strike doesn't hurt him, and that's that. And And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the fifth. And now the first baseman, Bryce Harper. Pivetta back to work. And that is cut on and missed. It's 0-1.
Well, these players showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. The starter's pitch count is high because they've worked the count full against him 5 different times. Their pitch selection's been off the charts today.
One, two now. That's inside.
2-2.
Pitch in the dirt.
Count's full.
And now 3-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Swings here and blasts one left field. And that one hops the wall. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
Just one of those at-bats you almost hate to see come to an end. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Back to the top of the lineup. Now, Bobby Witt Jr. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. That one ripped. That's back. That ball was crushed. His second home run of the series. It's 3-3. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Nick Pivetta done for the afternoon, and he's not going to be happy with himself. New pitcher on the mound in a moment. Mike Soroka will take over here.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Mookie Betts will make his way to the plate. Swing at a high fly ball. That's out to center. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
It's Aaron Judge now. Gotta be careful with this guy. He's got power. He can untie it with one swing. Soroka, a former All-Star. He features a slider, a four-seamer, a sinker, and he works in a changeup.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Got it. Out number 2.
That was a well-executed slider away for the strikeout right there. First 2 pitches filled up the zone and got him ahead 0-2 in the count. And at that point, you can start expanding the zone as a pitcher. He made him chase and got the quick strikeout.
Here's a big power threat. Byron Buxton. First pitch, not close. And that's in there for a strike. A slider that finds the mark. Bases empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in. Last half of inning number 5. And a swing and a miss there.
1-2's the count.
Swings and misses. Pulled the string on the changeup, but 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. We're tied now with 3 apiece. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at Lone Depot Park, and now the DH, Josh Naylor. That one ripped, but foul. There's a swing and a drive. This one could be trouble. Now he'll turn for second. In safely with a leadoff double. Go-ahead runs in scoring position.
He was all over that one. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. And now
No,
Tyler
that's the
O'Neill.
ball. 1 ball, no strikes.
And now
Ball.
2-0.
He's been raking in recent
2 balls, no
games,
strikes.
and a big reason why getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that.
Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case.
Manager out of the Mason Miller taking over on the mound. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Hicks.
No.
Now with runners on, look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
With the go-ahead run at third, and we're the top half of the 6th.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
This one in the air right field. Judge sizes this one up, makes the grab. Runner tags from third. To the plate, save. It's 4-3.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner third, less than 2 outs. Put the ball in play, and a nice job with the sac fly.
And a foul ball. Miller, an all-star a season ago. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup. The shortstop takes the ball. Man at first, 1 away. And a foul ball. Swing and a miss. Struck him out of a slider, and there's 2 gone. And he gets back in. Denzel Clark now at the plate. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor. In the air, left field. Trout is there. He's got it, and that is that. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. On to the bottom of inning number 6. Canada with the lead, 4-3. Welcome back, and take a look at some hot hitting in this series as we check out the numbers. That misses the zone, and it's 1-0. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Matt Brash, the young right-hander, up and throwing. Zastrizny getting loose as well. The next offering misses. Now 2-0.
I was always told it's hard to take you off the field when you play really good defense, especially at a premier position, and that's what he does.
Max Muncy in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter. But he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
Muncy up for the third time here. Watches that one miss.
Ha! 1-1.
Close, but called a ball. 2-1.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken back, she dragged back to the dugout.
Into the outfield, base hit. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that. Now a pretty big at-bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
First and second, no outs. Here's the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. High ground ball for a base stop. As he's held up and forced to stop at third.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy. Now a great opportunity to at least tie up this game with something like a sac fly or an error in the infield, but another hit to the outfield could absolutely end it.
Here's Mike Trout. Swings through that one for strike one.
0-1.
All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. Swings and misses. 0-2 now.
2 strikes.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play or get yourself a pop-up or something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
Go-ahead run at second here in the bottom of the 6th. Ground ball to the middle. That's a base hit. 1 run's in. The second run scores. 5-4 now as they take the lead.
Picks himself up a couple of ribbies. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Here comes Bryce Harper. 1 for 2. Trout on the move. That's in for a strike. Throw there. Safe. That was close, but StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed, and he needed every last bit of it to swipe that bag. Such a threat on the bases.
Crow Armstrong on third. Trout at second with nobody out. Next pitch just misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Beats him for the first out, and that completes the strikeout. Nice job behind the plate there.
Well, they get a big strikeout there, and that was a nice job behind the plate to complete the out at first while keeping those runners at second and third. That could have turned out way worse for the defense.
Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. Golden opportunity right here. Line drive. Clark makes the grab. Both runners tagging. That's a sacrifice fly as he comes across, and it's 6-4.
Well, he hit that one pretty well. I think it would have been a lot more than a sac fly if not for that nice play by the outfielder to track it down. Good job of getting the run in.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Mike Soroka departs. A new arm into the game, the righty, number 20.
He's got a wicked breaking ball in his arsenal, and it's definitely one of his go-to pitches when he needs an out.
Here's Mookie Betts now.
Betts.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. Ball one.
1-0.
And he can't come up with it. Still manages a throw. Inning ends, and that stops the bleeding. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. 7th inning coming up. The O's lead it 6-4. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. And a pitch.
Naylor.
Just off the outside edge. And that's ball one.
One ball, no
Miller,
strikes.
the tall righty, 26 years old, and he was selected to the All-Star game last year.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Lifted in the air, right field. Reaching down, makes the catch. Next to hit, Otto Lopez. 0 for 3 in this one. Slice the other way and foul. Bases empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. In there for a strike at the top of the zone. Breaking ball in there, got him looking, and there's 2 down.
Well, he throws him with the changeup right there, and I think he was so geared up for fastball. Once he recognized that it was off speed, he just wasn't able to make an adjustment. So a really good strikeout, and pitcher just won the battle.
Peters
No,
at
that
the
missed. That's
plate
the ball.
and takes high there.
1-0.
And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits. And a big swing and a miss.
Just not
One
able
ball,
to catch
2
up to
strikes.
that velocity.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. On to first, and it's in time for the 3rd out, so that'll end the inning. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Matt Brash.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Judge rips that one. O'Neill on his horse. Nice grab on the run. And there's 1 down.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Byron Buxton. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Tie a guy up like that, you're feeling like you are in command.
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
No balls, 2 strikes.
That misses.
Ball.
Now 1-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Got him swinging. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
Now batting.
The batter now will be Will Smith. Swing and a foul out of play. Next pitch misses, and now it's even 1-1. Swing and a miss, 98 on the gun.
1-2.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. All set for the start of the inning. And here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Fastball for a strike.
Well, I say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike one. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives you a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
Fought off foul.
Well, they've kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more.
And now this one's a rocket to right. Way back there. Gone. Into the second deck it goes. His second of the year. It's 6.
A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you can